chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
It is I, DC Beelzebub Bentley, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 271. We have an absolutely jammed-packed show here for you this evening. Obviously, we are in the Halloween holiday spirit. Tonight, we are going to hear from your Imagine Heavyweight Champion, All That Braden Elliott, and the Shape Jake Wiley, just 10 days away from their huge cage match. Don't forget, this is the very first time that a cage match has been featured here at Imagine Wrestling. We're going to hear from your Central Pennsylvania champion, the lowlife James Ross. We're going to hear from the Enigma Lucy DeVere. And obviously, we're going to hear from the big turd, the big star, Dave Daniels, here this evening. We're going to hear from Jimmy, the high-flying hippie, as well. And also, we have two huge matchups in the first. Sweet Baby Trey has been chomping at the bit to get his hands on the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King, Malachi Gage, one half of the team that calls themselves a special attraction. That match will be in that ring here this evening. And in your huge main event, Gorgeous Gregory is going to go one-on-one against Magnus Knox. The winner of that match will be crowned your new Central Pennsylvania champion, #1 contender. This is going to be a night of spooky sights and frightful delights that you're not going to want to miss. Imagine Live from the Dojo starts now. Live, all the way live. And ladies and gentlemen, you are in for an absolute treat here this evening. This is Imagine Wrestling live from the dojo, chapter 271. Hey, but before we get into all these Halloween-related festivities, be sure to like the video, share the video, turn your alerts on, give us a thumbs up, Jimmy. It really does help us climb up that algorithmic ladder.
It absolutely does. We are here for chapter 271, the special Halloween edition. 271 times we stand on your screen as the longest running wrestling production in production today. DC Bentley, happy Halloween, brother.
Happy Halloween, Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. You look great. You're in your bee regalia, and I absolutely love it. I'm feeling a little prickly myself here this evening, but don't forget, we have two huge opportunities in the month of November to see Imagine Wrestling live. If you haven't done it yet, get your tickets for Imagine Wrestling on November the 8th. That's only 10 days away. We are going to have that explosive cage match. We are going to feature all the high-flying action, pillar-to-post, knockdown, beat-em-up wrestling that you guys know and love. And we are also coming here to the dojo on November the 19th. We're opening the doors. If you haven't secured your tickets for that event, you can pick them up at the door on November the 8th. Jimmy, there's only one way to see Imagine Wrestling. You say it every week, but tell these folks what they're in for.
The only way to see it's to see it live. Being here on a Wednesday's great. You want to feel something amazing. We'll see you on November 8th. As you, there's no better place to be as you feel the buzz. Join the imagination at a live event, and then join us back here, like he said, at our home on November 19th. Back here at the dojo. Tickets will be on sale at our November 8th event here in Altoona. We're back on the home court, DC. There's no better place to see Imagine Wrestling.
Absolutely, Jimmy. And as we gear up for November the 8th, we have a few interviews we got to get to. Lloyd Loud, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the spotlight. And my first guest this evening, he is the Central PA champion. He is the lowlife, James Ross. Champ, thank you for this time. Love your costume.
Thank you.
See you wearing a third eye. Can you turn that third eye to this last Saturday and talk about your match?
Absolutely. This past Saturday, the special attraction decided to mercilessly attack the Classic Rockers after they had lost to them. And as such, myself and Direwolf decided to rush to their aid, which resulted in some singles matches taking place, one of which was myself and Lucio DeVere for the Central Pennsylvania Championship. And as you can tell, it's still over my shoulder right now. I bested one half of the special attraction, the same as I did his son. And tonight, we declare and determine a new number one contender for the Central Pennsylvania Championship. Tonight, in the main event, Gorgeous Gregory, Magnus Knox, whoever walks away with the victory, walks away number one contender for the top prize in Imagine Wrestling today. But you know, this isn't just a costume. My third eye, it can see into the future, much like DC Bentley's has in the past. And I'm seeing November 8th, whether it's Magnus Knox or Gorgeous Gregory, walking away from that building, it's James Ross, still Central Pennsylvania champion.
DC, Jimmy?
All right. Thank you, Lloyd Loud, and thank you, lowlife James Ross. He is fired up, Jimmy.
He absolutely is. The low-life James Ross. Is there a more hard-fighting champion in Imagine Wrestling than that guy?
He is our resident fighting champion. That Central Pennsylvania championship title has taken on a whole new level of prestige since it's wrapped itself around the lowlife James Ross waist. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you are like me and you're just starved for wrestling content, myself and my good friend Mike Zeke have started a podcast called the Bent Mike Podcast. Episode 24 just dropped this morning. We're going to talk about the program that was Wrestling Society X. We review Wrestle Dream, and we also talk about our all-time professional wrestling bus. You're going to want to download that only on Spotify. Check it out. Hey, you might like it, you might not, but it's more opportunity to hear from us here at Imagine.
Did you say Wrestling Society X?
You got it.
Wow, I haven't thought about that in a long time. That's going to be an episode I'm going to have to tune into. The Bent Mike Podcast on Spotify. Check them out.
Well, I'll tell you something you won't have to wait for, and that's this match. Take it away, Lloyd, in the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is one half of the Lifetime Team Champions. He is the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King, Malachi Gage. And being escorted to the ring, the Enigma, Lucio DeVere.
The Carney King is here. Lloyd, the ropes.
There you go, sire. Malachi, a tough opponent tonight.
Him or me?
A tough opponent tonight in Sweet Baby Trey.
You're right. You're right. He is a tough opponent, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that while all of you are trick-or-treating, you're dressing up as fake heroes, as false idols. I had the chance to come here today dressed up as a real hero. We're talking, of course, about the Enigma, Lucio DeVere, my father. That's a real hero who's been absolutely instrumental in my grand plan. A grand plan that this past Saturday, we laid down yet another brick in the foundation for. And tonight, when I face my tough opponent and Sweet Baby Trey, well, we'll lay down yet another Lloyd.
All right, folks. I'm sorry, Lucio. I'm sorry. We're short on time. We're short on time. And his opponent for tonight, he is Sweet Baby Trey. Trey,
What's up, man?
you have a very tough opponent tonight.
Tough
And Malachi Gage.
Tough opponent. I don't know which one who I'm wrestling. Like Malachi DeVere, Lucio Gage. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Whichever one I'm wrestling. At the end of the night, one of them's going to be a loser. I didn't come out here to talk about them. I come out here to talk about a guy who's been starting to earn a little bit of my respect lately. He's proven that he's got heart. He's got determination. He's tough, real tough. This guy just has a never say die attitude. I'm talking about, of course, Direwolf. I'm thinking about maybe recruiting him to join my team, you know? So the way I'm going to do this, I'm issuing a challenge. How about on November 8th, you come out there and you prove yourself to me, and I'll give you a shot, and you can join my team, Mafia, team, whatever. So eat your Scooby snacks, bring your puppy power, and come out there and do your how, and I'm going to make you say, ow, ow, ow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest coming right after this.
All right, Jimmy, you just saw the advertisement for November the 9th chapter, Imagine chapter 69 coming back to the Juniata Civics Association Pavilion, featuring that huge cage match between All That Braden Elliott and the Shape Jake Wiley. But before we get to that, we're going to see these two men mix them up.
What a sight to see here. Look,
Oh, jeez.
even referee John Williams is dressed up. You know, referee John Williams is a fan of Detroit basketball.
No, I didn't know
The
that.
Detroit Pistons, yeah, he's been known to wear Piston shorts, Piston socks, and even a splash of Piston cologne. Your referee John Williams
Yeah.
pats down a very criminal looking, looks like Otto Montoya.
Yeah, that's
Otto Monstabia.
wearing his Battle Cat mask.
As he's ready to face
Jeez.
off against the Enigma,
What, he found
Malachi
Little
Gage.
Depot.
Oh,
He's relieving him of Little Depot. Speaking of relief,
Sweet Baby Trey with a little bit of contraband there.
that's right. You know, he can get in big trouble. Like, they could throw him in the hole.
That's a parole violation.
I guess I shouldn't say that while John Williams is bending over in front of him. But we got... all right.
And we're underway here.
We
Enigma
got-
Malachi Gage against
That's right.
Sweet Baby Trey.
Yeah, the Carney King dressed up like his father here this evening, donning his enigmatic attire for the event. Now Sweet Baby Trey just took the mask off. Now we can see his real identity. Oh, teasing a little test of strength there, Jimmy.
Looking for a Greco knuckle lock here. Wonder how many of those he saw in prison fights.
Well, hey, is it catch as catch can when you're on the block?
Yeah, some of them are pitching. We got a half knuckle lock here.
And now oh, and it looks like Sweet Baby Trey showing his strength and prowess. So, now an arm wringer being applied by Sweet Baby Trey, taking it back into a top wrist lock.
High top wrist lock there. Nice swivel out reversal there from Malachi Gage. Able to get that very, very tall mohawk through. He looks like Bull Nakano.
Oh, yeah, he does. I don't know. Is it John Williams dressed up like Adrian Brody? oh, look at that. A nice roll up by Sweet Baby Trey.
Referee John Williams ditches the mask
Yeah, he got
in
rid of it.
favor of a cover there.
Everybody's getting rid of their festive holiday regalia because things are heating up and getting serious in there, Jimmy.
Yeah, if Malachi Gage doesn't get rid of the Lucio gear, he may just get rid of his views like these other guys are ditching their costumes.
They swapped tights.
They certainly did. That's a little strange.
Oh,
Oh, forces him over. Nothing for jocularity here as he rips him over with that arm drag. Really grinding him here.
oh. Boy, I tell you what, there's a real vicious side to this Carney King, Malachi Gage. Since entering into this tag team with his father, the special attraction, he's really shown his maniacal edge.
There's a great wrestling fireman's carry,
Yep.
something you don't see enough of these days. Sweet Baby Trey really having his way here with Malachi Gage, forcing him down to the mat.
Oh!
You know, this might be the best showing that set of tights has ever had as he lights up Sweet Baby Trey all the way back up to the ropes.
Sweet Baby Trey, fast to the draw, caught that punch, threw a punch of his own, now backing the Sideshow Psycho into the ropes, whipping him off. There's a reversal by Sideshow Psycho. Here comes Sweet Baby Trey. Oh! Screaming off with a shoulder tackle.
Sends paint chips flying on that one.
Oh,
Hey, you're supposed to keep that on while you're
throw
incarcerated.
his burglar outfit at him.
Nothing
John-
fancy there, just a right hand.
John Williams got excited. I said burglar, not burger. He got all excited. His eyes got big. And now a low, well, maybe not a low blow, but a kick to the solar plexus from the Sideshow Psycho right into Sweet Baby Trey, now giving him the advantage. Looks like that was the opportunity Sideshow Psycho needed.
Really worked to the midsection there, then repeated elbows to the side of the head. Really pushing that 5 count here with John Williams. We'd hate to see a disqualification on this Halloween edition of Imagine Live from the Dojo.
Yeah, happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out and about, remember, only show up to homes that have porch lights on. Don't go into anybody's home, and stay off the streets. Stay on the sidewalks. Nice back elbow off the middle rope by Sweet Baby Trey. Now the Sideshow Psycho is rolling out of the ring. Gonna take a little powder here, Jimmy.
Yeah, he might want to fluff that mohawk back up. It's looking a little impotent.
It's a little flaccid.
Starting to lean to one side a little bit there.
Don't get that dirty. I'm returning that.
A little blue chew.
Apparently, Trey's costume was a rental. Oh, he's coming out here.
Got a blue chew stuck in my throat. I had a stiff neck for a week. Oh! Boy! The Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage is pulling Sweet Baby Trey right onto those chairs here at the dojo.
Sweet Baby Trey.
Oh! Wow.
Sweet Baby Trey, a hard way into the ring
He
there.
went in awkward.
He got up into the face of Lucio DeVere there, dressed as the Carney King. That guy's a brawler, not a smart move. Cost him as Malachi Gage capitalizes and now is in full control, DC Bentley.
I tell you what, now, both of these men known to be a little cruel and mean when it called for it, but Malachi Gage, man, he's showing his real sadistic side here, beating up Sweet Baby Trey. And there's a short European,
Sweet Baby
like
Trey
a German little person.
all the way in the corner. Referee John Williams checking on him as he should. Great officiating here tonight. Beautiful camera shot by our cameraman there. We thank you all for tuning in. It's the usual suspects in the chat as always here on the Halloween edition. What's that?
That's right.
Alex Slavinsky,
Yeah,
Holly
I'm gonna have a bone to pick with that Alex Levinsky. He's saying some incendiary things about me here on this live chat, and I don't like it.
He's very incendiary. Joyce Beals, Ariel Wallace, they're all here tonight. We thank you all for tuning in.
Oh, Senton! Oh my goodness!
That's a second generation of his trainer hating that move.
Oh, hey, well, I don't know that he does that.
Oh, this could be it right here. Oh, crucifix for Baby Trey. Very nicely done.
I'll tell you what. Oh, can you hear the flesh on flesh of those blows being rained down on the back of Sweet Baby Trey from the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage? I'll tell you what, man. And there's probably no love lost between yourself and the Sideshow Psycho, Jimmy.
You know what?
Absolutely not.
Since I can't
I'll
get
have
any
my words
microphone
about
time
him
in the
later
ring,
the program.
this.
I got
Look at
something
that.
to say
Short
now.
abdominal.
That is a
You
secret
know, how
Eastern
is it?
stretch.
There's not
There you
enough
go.
time
That
for
is a
me to
very,
talk.
Very technical.
But
hold,
Jimmy,
very difficult to work.
He
your
can
way
just
out of
talk the
it.
whole
On the
show.
mat. Baby
He
Trey
gets
is in
all this
serious
time.
trouble here.
But where am I? Where's my chance and time to talk? So perhaps, maybe Jimmy should take a step to the side and let younger, much more capable people like me get much more microphone time.
Oh my. Interesting words there from a much, much advanced age than I, Lucio
Yeah, I
DeVere.
think he was age shaming you there.
Yeah.
And there's a shot from underneath by Sweet Baby Trey.
crazy.
Malachi Gage is reeling. Oh, out the back.
Could have even been looking for a Death Valley driver there.
Oh! Oh, man, what a kick right to the ribs. Sweet Baby Trey's taking some real punishment in there this evening, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'll have my words about Lucio and Malachi later in this program. I'm not going to eat up this segment with my stuff like Lucio just did. As you see Malachi Gage just eat up Baby Trey with that strike.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Sweet Baby Trey is going to have to mount some offense here if he hopes to survive. And it was him that wanted a piece of the Sideshow Psycho. And ask and ye shall receive, but he better make good on that challenge or he's going to regret that decision.
Old school back rake, and right there, handful of hair. That's going to be a hair pull Wednesday.
Hey, here we go, hair pulling Wednesday.
Mike Zeke screaming in somebody's ear somewhere.
Yeah, he's under the weather tonight, Mike Zeke. You know, he ate some bad shellfish and got real bad diarrhea.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, we send our well wishes out to Mike
Yep.
Zeke.
He
is under the weather.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the exhaustion from wiping. He got wipe exhaustion. You know how that goes. Ooh.
Big shot. Baby Trey laid out across that ring post.
Carmex on the old O-ring there. But, boy, Sweet Baby Trey is in bad position right now.
We saw this on Saturday night in
Yeah.
Du Bois. This could be that top rope superplex. Malachi Gage damn near put Direwolf through the ring with that.
And it looks like Sweet Baby Trey is coming to life here, working. Oh, wow, what a tumble. What a fall from grace for the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. I'm having a hard time giving him the right name. Oh, what a huge shoulder tackle. Now both competitors down and out on the mat. John Williams got no recourse but to count it.
Referee John Williams, who plays dress up year long, is Tweedledums up to a 5 count here.
It looks like the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage's hair is throwing up gang signs right now. And, oh, what a shot. Nice forearm shot by Sweet Baby Trey. Coming back with another one.
Malachi Gage's hair looks like Roger Clump from the TV show Doug.
That's right. And up goes Malachi Gage, but down he went. And now a reversal by Sweet Baby Trey. He's got him up. He's fighting. He's showing his strength.
Really powered him up there.
Oh, Snake Eyes. He's coming off that far rope with another shoulder tackle, just knocking the life right out of Sweet Baby Malachi Gage, and a nip up there. But that lower back is in anguish.
He's cooking the noodles. It's about
right.
time to get in the chow line.
Boy, this is an effective move. Oh, but Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage had it scouted. 2 shots to the stomach, backing him to the ropes. A reversal now by Sweet Baby Trey. Here comes Malachi Gage off the ropes. Reversal. Oh, my God. Another move that we saw on Saturday at Du Bois.
That
Hey,
snap German suplex.
got it. Happy Valley Driver. That's got to be it, Jimmy. 1 and 2 and... Oh, no, he kicked out. Somehow found a way to kick out.
Lucio DeVere thought for sure that was it.
I'll tell you what, it looks like Sweet Baby Trey has had all he can handle. And now we are calling for that clothesline from hell. We've seen the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage be absolutely surgical with it. Oh, a block by Sweet Baby Trey. Spins him through. He's going to go for that pump handle slam.
That's the soap drop.
Oh, the soap drop. And he's
Gets
on
it.
him. 2. Ooh, I didn't know if the Enigma Lucifer was going to get involved there from the outside. That is a 2 count. Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage managing a kick out. And that pinfall cover did not deliver for Sweet Baby Trey.
A very battle-worn Sweet Baby Trey here, unable to grapevine that leg.
Now he's calling for the chow line. Wait a second. What's going on here? Oh, a German suplex to Sweet Baby Trey as he sat on the top rope. And there's that clothesline from hell. Lucian DeVere causing a distraction just for long enough.
That's a high cover.
That's it.
Your winner, the Enigma, Malachi Gage.
That's right. And the Sideshow Psycho Lucian DeVere steps in the ring here. Deja vu all over again. Double vision. But they are your Imagine Tag Team Champions. The special attraction.
10 days. 10 days, 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 10 days. Braden, you challenged me. You could pick any match that you wanted, and you decided to choose a steel cage? I won't have any problem grinding your flesh against that steel. But this all started over a broken promise. But I've been thinking a lot about this over the past year. You know, this little storybook that you and I have been writing. And I've realized something. The biggest broken promise out of all of this was you claiming to be my best friend. However, here we are. You can't rewrite history. And in 10 days, 10 short days, you are going to have to kill me in order to win this match. And well, Braden, I don't think you're man enough to do that.
Welcome back, Imagination. If I could take a minute to speak about the comments made by Lucio DeVere and the actions of him and Malachi Gage this Saturday in DuBois. They jumped us from behind after we already secured a clean victory. So I'm going to enact our rematch clause. November 8th in Altoona, tag team titles. The special attraction versus the classic rockers. This is our mountain, and you will not pollute it. We'll see you November 8th. Special attraction.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the spotlight. And my next guest, he is the heavyweight champion. He is all that, Braden Elliott. Thank you for this time, champ. If you wouldn't mind, walk us through your three-way dance that you just had this past Saturday.
Lloyd, not to be disrespectful, but that's not what I'm here to talk about tonight. Jake Wiley seems to think that I'm not man enough. Everybody that I've come across this year has said the exact same thing. They've used the exact same excuse. They've given me the same BS. And now, I'm going to prove once again that I'm man enough, because that's what I've done for the past year. If I wasn't man enough, would I have beaten the unstoppable, the unbeatable Chris Coleman? Would I have beaten every single man that has stepped in my way? I've overcome every single obstacle. And Jake, I'm going to do the same on November the 8th when I look the devil in the eyes, because that's exactly what you are, Jake. The devil. And on November the 8th, we're coming to the Juniata Civics Association. And I believe that there's a heaven in the sky, but for me, there's also a heaven in a wrestling ring in the Juniata Civics Association once a month. But on November the 8th, it becomes hell. And Jake, I am ready to walk your ass through hell. Drag your ass through hell. And there's only one of us coming back. So if you're the devil, tell hell to open the gates. Because I'm Braden Elliott, and I won't back down.
DC, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy. Boy, it seems as if all that Braden Elliott, our Imagine Heavyweight Champion, is fired up leading into this cage match on November the 8th. This is going to be a hell of an occasion on Imagine Wrestling Presents Volume 69. We're going to have the very first cage match in Imagine Wrestling history. Don't forget to get your tickets for November the 8th. Also on November the 19th, you can come here to Imagine Wrestling live from the dojo. See this very production live. You're not going to want to miss that. But hey, Jimmy, I know you got something you want to talk about. Let me slide these on real quick.
Yeah, when you think of cage matches, you might think of the time that Jimmy Snuka dove off the cage onto Don Morocco. And speaking of Don Morocco, he was an avid tie-dye wearer, and so should you. Get your tie-dye from me, Flying Hippie Tie-Dye on Facebook, or hit me up at any of the Imagine Live events. See me in person, stop by my merchandise table, and get yourself some of the Central PA's best tie-dye. I thank Imagine Wrestling for this time.
All right, Jimmy, we are going to head to the ring for our Imagine Wrestling Live from the Dojo main event. The winner of this match will be the new #1 contender for the Central Pennsylvania Championship title. Take it away, Lloyd.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, he is the real deal, Magnus Knox. Magnus, thank you for this time. You have a feeling that you're being looked over in Imagine Live.
I have a feeling you're looking over something very strange that's not usual about me, because it's Halloween. I've decided to dress up like a maskless, unestablished loser, because apparently that's what everyone thinks about me here. But I'm no maskless loser. I'm the real deal, Magnus Knox. And yet I still have to get in this ring and prove myself the #1 contender. I'm over it. I proved myself well before I stepped foot in this ring. I proved myself when I was a 2-time All-American. What more do I have to do? I've called people one-trick ponies, but I'm nobody's show pony. I'm done jumping through hoops. I'm done jumping hurdles to get to these spots. I expect to be handed these things at this point, because I am the real deal, Magnus Knox.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is Gorgeous Gregory.
Happy Halloween, everybody. It's me. It's me, Mario. I'm having a blast.
You are Greg. Thank you for this time.
Wait, who's this unestablished masked loser that's standing across the ring from me right now?
That is the real deal, Magnus Knox.
Oh, okay. Well, he came out here and he said that he's accomplished enough. He's established himself. He's owed a championship title match, right? Magnus, look at me. Look at me. You're a loser. You suck. You're unaccomplished. You've never won anything. And most importantly of all, you're a crybaby bitch. And last I checked, neither unaccomplished masked losers nor crybaby bitches get any world title matches, any Central Pennsylvania title matches. I have no problem busting my ass every single day, 365 days a year, to get every title shot that I've gotten. You haven't done anything. You're gonna get ran through, slapped around, and embarrassed tonight by Super Mario, okay? That's what's gonna happen. I'm done talking.
Your main event of the evening comes up next.
right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, joining us here for this Imagine Wrestling Live from the Dojo main event is your current Central Pennsylvania champion, the Low Life James Ross. James, what are your thoughts about this #1 contenders match? You're going to face the winner.
Well, between a masked loser and Super Mario, I'm liking my chances either way.
All right.
I figured it was a good idea to come out here considering one of these guys is going to be competition here next month.
That's absolutely true.
It's an absolute honor to have the Low Life join us here on commentary, one of the most well-spoken superstars here at Imagine Wrestling, if I say so myself, and unfortunately followed closely by Magnus Knox.
That's right. He got his work cut out for him. Either competitor that wins, whether it be Gorgeous Gregory or Magnus Knox, you've got a full plate, Low Life.
I tend to have full plates whenever it comes to Imagine Wrestling around here. I don't like having an empty schedule. And I don't like having an empty ring. I like challenges. I like people coming after this championship so that I can be a fighting champion and defend it tooth and nail.
That's side headlock into a side headlock takeover by Gorgeous Gregory. Magnus Knox, the AAU stud, typically known for out-wrestling his competitors, getting out-wrestled himself here this evening.
Yeah, and by a plumber no less. Gorgeous Gregory here is Super Mario, really working over Magnus Knox. Let him grinding that ear on that headlock.
I'm hoping to see some TL Hopper style maneuvers in there from Gorgeous Gregory, really honoring the plumber.
Hey. Oh, there's a couple Super Mario leaps.
Oh! What an arm drag. And I tell you what, conspicuous by his absence here this evening is Direwolf, whom you faced just a few days ago in DuBois.
True that. Well, I didn't face him. We came out and worked together to stop the special attraction
That's
from
right.
what they were doing. Yeah.
That's what it was.
But it is interesting that he's not here tonight, considering he has been making such big strides towards improvement here in Imagine Wrestling.
Tell you what now, waistlock being applied by Magnus Knox, he is going to get billed over onto his back.
Beautiful work of that double wrist lock there. Floats it right over into a top wrist lock. Magnus Knox wisely getting the shoulders off the mat.
I got to ask you, Low Life, if you had your preference to face one of these two men, which one would you choose?
That's kind of difficult because I've faced both of these guys before, and they're both very challenging competitors. They're both very well experienced in the ring and very well-rounded competitors. However, I would personally prefer to face Gorgeous Gregory just because I feel like we have more in common, more morals that sort of line up, which I know me using the word morals is a little bit funny, but I just don't like how Magnus Knox does things.
Ooh, there's a side headlock takeover by Magnus Knox. I'll tell you what, both of these men showing their skill and mat IQ today.
You talk about being well-rounded. Your referee's just rounded. His name's John Williams, right in there, making sure the shoulders are up. That's no choke. Great officiating here as always.
That's right. John Williams took off his Sarah Jessica Parker mask.
You think John Williams used the long nose in that mask to try to suck the filling out of pies?
Yeah.
Big shoulder tackle.
The size and strength advantage obviously going to Gorgeous Gregory. James, I got to ask you, how do you contend with that level of strength should you get your wish and have to face Gorgeous Gregory?
Well, it's not the strength I hope to contend with. It's more so the intelligence. I've always prided myself on my ring IQ, and that's how I'm able to win matches. I'm able to outthink my opponent rather than out-strengthen them or outspeed them.
Oklahoma roll now by Gorgeous Gregory.
Yeah, speaking of winning matches here, Gregory really put Magnus Knox through a series of pins.
Gregory obviously in a three-way matchup this past Saturday. His competitors, all that Braden Elliott, the current Imagine Heavyweight Champion, and Cowpoke Paul, in which case he was not able to come up victorious. All that Braden Elliott retaining on Saturday. And a waist lock now being applied by Magnus Knox.
Tight back elbow right to the jaw of Magnus Knox.
James, I got to ask you, what do you think of this new edge that Magnus Knox has been showing as of late? He's looking, to be a little bit more defiant and disrespectful lately.
He seems really determined to really make himself a known presence here in the company, which I feel like he's done a pretty decent job so far. I mean, this masked loser nonsense, I don't agree with it. I feel like he's a formidable competitor. I just think that he's a bit of a dork. And that's more so where people discredit him, is who he is as a person rather than who he is as a competitor.
I mean, I think that may be a very accurate and well thought out assessment, I got to tell you. He is very dork-like.
And the worse than being a dork, he doesn't realize he's a dork. This is a dork with a huge ego. I mean, a giant one. He might run his mouth more than even Gorgeous Gregory.
Yeah, maybe he should work in IT. It seems like a lot of guys that are in IT are dorks with huge egos. I don't know if you've ever had one of those tech support guys come up to your office, but they're always full of themselves. make you feel like an idiot. And now a rear a rear chin lock being applied, switching it over. Got a front chancery now. He knows his way around a hold or two. I got to tell you, Jimmy, perfect guy to comment on Magnus Knox's prowess is you. You've been known to throw a hold on or two.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of that World of Sports style chain wrestling. Magnus Knox really, as of late, has been resorting to big strikes. I mean, just very sharp elbows and forearms from this guy. But no one gets it done. No one has the accolades under their belt in wrestling like Magnus Knox does.
Oh!
Big neck breaker.
Hangman style neck breaker. Very well called there by James Ross.
Let's say Magnus Knox wins this match here this evening. Low Life James Ross, what is your strategy in contention with him?
With Magnus Knox, I'd say it's pretty much the same thing. He's a very experienced, mat technician and grounded wrestler, as Jimmy just mentioned.
Right.
He's been throwing in a lot more striking, so really it's just tape study. It's just watching what he does, learning from what he does, and taking those little mistakes that he has and capitalizing on them. I'm above nothing, as everyone knows, and I'll go as low as I need to in order to contend with either of these guys.
Actually, I think that's the part of the reason you have the adoration and respect of the imagination. They kind of identify with you.
The people around here in central Pennsylvania, my people, we love going low. We love working hard, but sometimes it's a good thing to take a shortcut.
Hey, I don't pretend to go uptown and be anything fancy either. I can get down. You know me, Low Life. There's a cover, Magnus Knox.
You know, I think if Greg still had that hat on, he might not have been able to kick out. That extra weight would have weighed him down. Magnus, put the hat back on him. Put the hat back on him.
Right?
Let's see the hat.
That's not what I meant.
James Ross calling the shots here from the commentary.
That's not what I meant. I lit a fire under him. Look at that.
Gorgeous Gregory fighting up from underneath now.
Did nothing but tick him off. Oh, there's one of them sharp forearms I said about.
Notice how as soon as the hat fell off, Magnus Knox was able to capitalize and shut Greg back down. I feel like a lot of the superpower is coming from that Super Mario hat.
Is it maybe a question of like Samson and Samson's hair?
It very well could be.
Cut Samson's hair, he loses strength. Drop off the old pinch brim cap off the head of Gorgeous Gregory, he loses his.
Perhaps if I had a magic mushroom in my pocket, I would pass it off to Super Mario right now as Magnus Knox just grinds him on the mat.
Well, don't leave your boy out here. I tell you what, you both, Jimmy the High Flying Hippie and Low Life, you guys have had your hands full with this special attraction as of late. These guys have been relentless, thorns in both of your sides.
Yeah, we're going to address that, like I said, on November 8th, that special tag team match. In addition to that, on our November 8th event, there's also going to be the first time ever the cage match, so get your tickets. Matches are already being signed. That's just 2 weeks away. Get on the website.
Well, Gorgeous Gregory working his way up. He's on the middle rope. He's got a high cross body, and Magnus Knox goes down.
There's that half cab cross body. He got all of it. No cover. Battle worn is Gorgeous Gregory.
And he squashed him right in the middle of the ring. Now Magnus Knox is showing signs of life, rolling towards the middle. But both men are down. John Williams is at 4. What if it's a double countout?
I better not end up in a triple threat again. I can't do a three-way dance again. I mean, I can. I've won every single one that I've been in, actually. But it's more fun to have a one-on-one fair competition, you know?
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's something that definitely has to weigh on you to have two men to have to defeat.
Yeah, as the champion, you don't get any sort of advantages in a three-way dance.
at all.
In fact, it's a disadvantage because you don't even have to be pinned to lose the championship.
Now those educated fists of Gorgeous Gregory going to work on Magnus Knox. Magnus Knox cutting him off.
I will say this, the Low Life has quietly established one of the best records on the Imagine Wrestling roster with some very impressive victories and a very, very long list of matches.
That's
Thank you,
absolutely
thank
right.
you.
Gorgeous Gregory here looking to put away.
That Inseguri has been deadly.
Everything I do in the ring is deadly, and between these two men, they're going to find that out on November 8th.
If they make it, they might kill each other in there right now.
What a war these two men are putting on here tonight.
Putting that
guys.
hat on. He doesn't want to be without hat.
That's what I said. It's the superpower. That's where he's getting all them power-ups from that hat. I think he looks a little taller now that it's on.
What do you think of those bibbed overhauls? You like this.
I think they're going to work for him. I think he should start wearing this regularly. I think it looks better on him. Oh, you better pull a strap down. I want to see an angle slam.
Oh, two big elbows to the jaw there.
Boy, he rattled the jaw.
Oh, right
Gorgeous
back up
Gregory.
there.
Oh, right in his eyes. Fingers deep in his cuticles, just like the old Tom Aspinall fight this past Saturday. And up goes
Gorgeous Gregory still blinded.
Magnus Knox is in bad position. Oh,
Big F5.
Slapping himself in the head. Did not go for a pinfall cover there. Magnus Knox is stirring to life.
It's showtime, sweetheart.
He's got him racked for that DDG. Oh, he nailed it.
Forehead to mat. Look at that contact.
That's got to be it, guys.
2, 3.
Your winner, Gorgeous Gregory.
All right.
Wow, in impressive fashion.
I got some business to attend
You
to.
sure
here.
do. Hey, wait a second. Where you going? All right, we got the low-life James Ross, your current Central Pennsylvania champion, entering the ring right now. Coming face-to-face with Gorgeous Gregory, hit the new #1 contender for that title. Extending his hand. Whoa! Whoa! Gorgeous Gregory foolishly turning his back on the lowlife, winding up like he was going to give a belt shot. John Williams setting a pick there.
This thing can get unhinged. Lloyd Loud, John Williams trying to play peacemaker here.
How's the chin feeling, DC? How's that chin feeling? That's what happens when you embarrass the big star. I had you all fooled. I had the entire imagination fooled into believing that Wild West was getting back together. Just like that, things were going to get cheap, dirty, and nasty again in Imagine Wrestling. And they did. They did, because you see, what I did to you last week, DC Bentley, that's cheap, dirty, and nasty. You see, I've always been 2, 3, 4, 5, as many steps as you can possibly count ahead of you when it comes to all this, except for 3 seconds last week. 3 quick seconds, because in my mind the referee counted a little faster than usual, but this isn't about me and some referee, and this isn't about me and everyone else around you. That's the mistake I made. That's the mistake I've made in all of this, because this should have always been about you and I.
You got it, buddy.
And going forward, it will be about the big star in DC Bentley. Because you see, this is personal, man. This is real personal, and as far as I'm concerned, it's now 1-1. So there's going to be another wrestling match soon. And when there is, if I can't beat you, then I will never step foot in a wrestling ring again. I'll be done. Because if I can't beat someone like you, then I don't belong there. But don't count on it, Imagination. Don't count on it. Because you see, I expect the same thing from DC Bentley. And when I'm done beating the living piss out of him, I'm going to be the one that makes sure that he never has another wrestling match again. Because you see, this is all coming to an end. And it's coming to an end very soon, and I'm going to be the one to end it. I'll see you soon, Imagination.
You know, Big Star, Dave, last week, I wanted to look at you, and I wanted to see a sliver of humanity. I wanted to see a semblance of dignity. I wanted to see a semblance of humanity, but there was none there. There was none there. And you know what I really wanted? Is I really wanted you to care about me as a friend like I still care about you as a friend. And there was none there. I wanted you to love and respect the ladies and gentlemen of this imagination like I love and respect the ladies and gentlemen of this imagination. And you don't. Because you don't love anyone, and you don't love anything except one thing. I know you 20 years. I know you well enough to know you love one thing. You love wrestling, Dave. You love wrestling. Above all things, you love wrestling. You want a street fight? You want to meet me at the Juniata Civics Association Pavilion on November 8th for some Wild West rules? You got it. And I'm going to take away the one thing that you love. I'm going to take away wrestling from you on the 8th. And I got to apologize to the ladies and gentlemen of the imagination that I so love, because I'm gonna do disturbing things to you, Dave. In 10 days, I'm gonna break you, and I'm gonna take wrestling from you. Cheap, dirty, and nasty.
What is this?
I don't know.
What's that say?
Rad boys?
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world.
That's it! 1, 2,
You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special.
I'm ready to fight anybody else but Jake Wiley. I am quite sick of all of your bullshit.
You can be sick of all our bullshit all you want. This is hard for me.
I said I'm sick of it. So you better stay the hell away from me, or I promise that I'm gonna do something that you will regret.
It's been 10 months now. You and Jay Wiley. This thing has to end. Next month is going to be Jay Wiley